What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and man, I am extremely excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, you guys don't even understand, and it's kind of weird how I'm treating this game that's going to be coming out. It's obviously a remake of Final Fantasy VII, arguably the greatest Final Fantasy to ever come out. That's always up to opinion. Everyone's lists are different of their favorites, but the way I'm treating this is a lot of people are going back and playing Final Fantasy VII to prepare. But how I'm doing it is I'm not going to go back and play anything at all. I'm not going to get a refresher on the story. I literally want this remake to almost feel as if it's going to be the first time I ever play it. Because at this point, honestly, I could not recite you much story behind the story of Final Fantasy VII at all. And I kind of like that, to be quite honest. Because then I'm going to play this game and remember some stuff and be like, oh, because the first time I didn't even really play Final Fantasy VII. What I did was I watched my cousins play it, and that was, I think that was the very first Final Fantasy that I've ever technically watched, but I'm gonna count it as playing because they handed me the controller. I was very little at the time, but I remember seeing this and I was like, this is cool. This is like really awesome. And I remember it being 3 discs, and I was asking my cousin, like, why? Why is it 3? Is this 3 separate games? And they're like, technically no, but yes. And now after me asking that question and knowing that, it makes sense on why this is going to be 3 parts. Even though it's kind of crazy that they're going to be full-blown games. And I mean, it's weird, but it's awesome. And I can't wait to play it. But that's how I'm treating this game. I'm not going to be playing anything. I'm not going to be looking up refreshers or nothing. I'm just going to go in fully blind and just being in awe of everything I see, because remembering, like, seeing Cloud and Sephiroth and looking back at them on PlayStation 1, I'm just like, damn, we really this far, just like gaming. I remember seeing like secret cutscenes, like especially like at the end of Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy 13 or whatever it may be, whichever one you've played, and just seeing these cool ass graphics, cool ending cutscenes, and you're just thinking in your head like, imagine games that look like this all the time. And then you have Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out and you're like, damn, this looks like a playable Advent Children. What's happening here? And that's just so awesome. And I guarantee you, I'm going to be struck so much with nostalgia when I'm playing this remake, because of the fact that I'm going to remember the time just sitting there watching my cousins play it. Quite literally was just sitting there watching. They gave me the option to rename the characters and all that, and I was like, that's cool. I mean, thanks for including me, because I was literally just that cousin just back there just kind of watching, because I didn't really, they introduced me, I explained this a whole bunch, but like I got a pack of games, and in that CD pack of games was Kingdom Hearts, and that's really how I got introduced to Kingdom Hearts. So I always have a fond memory of them kind of introducing me to that genre of games, because without them I would have never probably played Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy or any of that. So it's definitely, they hold a very special place to me personally, just for introducing me to that. My mom holds a very special place to me for just introducing me to gaming in general. And I mean, there's just a whole bunch. And then obviously throughout the years I kind of shaped my own likings and stuff, because obviously I'm playing Call of Duty, I play all the sports games and all this and that. I like, now I just, my wide range of games that I enjoy is vastly just, I like everything. There's games that I dislike, obviously, but I don't hate a specific genre. Like, I know some people really hate sports games, some people really hate all first person shooters, some people hate RPGs. I'm not that guy. If there's a Heat My Little Pony out there and it's fire, I'm probably gonna play it. So I mean, if that's out there and it's good, shit, I'll probably like it, and I'll probably play it. Like, I will literally play anything if it's good, not only by review standards, but if I enjoy it. I mean, there's some AAA just game of the year games or whatever it may be that I've played and I just can't get around. Like, I don't like Skyrim. Smite me now, because I don't like it. I could not get past certain things because I was bored. I was just like, this game is very boring, and people told me how long it was. Same with Witcher 3. That game is like a clunk fest. People called Kingdom Hearts 1 clunky. Play Witcher and then you're going to be like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's going to be a very vastly like different feeling. And people told me how long Witcher 3 was, and I'm like, okay, not playing that. If I don't like the first 10 minutes, I'm not liking the first 90,000 hours of it. So we're going to stop right here. Call it a day. Put it in the coffin. See you later. But with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I mean, it's going to be awesome. And even though it's in 3 parts and I've seen some people complain about it a lot, I'm gonna enjoy the fact that I'll be enticed by the first part, and if we have to wait a whole year or 2 for the next one, I mean, I'll be disappointed that I gotta wait that long. But regardless, I'm still gonna be like, alright, you got me drawn in. now I'm ready for the next part. And I mean, it'll just be cool. I'm curious to see how they'll do it. I'm curious to see how many things that I'll remember. And I mean, the fact that there's an option to do turn-based combat like the old days, or do it like how they kind of did like Final Fantasy 13, because the way it looks for me, it looks like Final Fantasy 13 mixed with Final Fantasy 15, but the good parts. And obviously some people are going to be like, there's no good parts of Final Fantasy 15, or there's no good parts of Final Fantasy 13. You can, that's your opinion, but I honestly do believe that there's some good things that they introduced in Final Fantasy 13, as well as a good thing that they introduced in Final Fantasy 15. You mesh those together, and just you can make a better game out of it. And honestly, that's the way that Final Fantasy VII Remake looks. Like, it does, and I think I'm gonna enjoy a lot. And the fact that now I also get to not only take my turns, I could play as, I'm pretty sure the way the game looks, if I choose to do it this way, and during the fighting, I could probably play as Tifa the whole entire time. Like, the whole entire time. You know how badass that'd be? Because she is saucy. I mean, she's literally saucy in every single thing she's in. Whether it's, obviously, the remake, whether it's back then, whether it's Advent Children, whether it's Kingdom Hearts. I mean, shit, you remember when she went toe-to-toe with Sephiroth dodging his blade? And he just, I'm just like, damn. Jeez, I mean, ooh, let me at her. Let me just play as her. That's just all I'm asking. So as you guys can tell, I'm very excited for this game. But my question to you guys is, how excited are you? How are you going to prepare for this? Are you doing like me and not really getting a refresher and just kind of going to go into it with what you remember playing back then? Or are you going to be playing the old one and just kind of remembering stuff, getting refreshers from videos, watching Advent Children? Like, how extensive are you doing preparation for this game? Are you doing none, or are you doing a lot? Just let me know down in the comment section below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.